How you doing? I'm really excited to share with you this learning curve. So this is how we learn anything. It combats the Dunning-Kruger effect, where we think that we know more than we actually do. So take a look at this learning curve. It starts with we don't know what we don't know, or unconscious incompetence. We all start at a zero baseline. We start to be introduced to something, and there's a lot that we don't realize that we don't know. Then we move into conscious incompetence. The more that we learn, the more we realize that we don't know. So we become conscious of the incompetence that we own. Followed by conscious competence. We're starting to grow up that learning curve. We're starting to understand a little bit more about the process or system or whatever the thing is that we're trying to learn. And then finally, you get to a place of unconscious competence. Think about when you started tying your shoes as a kid or maybe brushing your teeth. There were things that you didn't know. And then you realized there were things that you knew that you didn't know as you struggled to tie that shoelace. You got to where you could struggle your way through and learn it, figure it out, tie that shoelace. And then you got to a place where now you probably tie your shoe without even thinking about it, just like that, really quick. So what does this matter? What does this mean for you? This is how you're going to learn anything. You're going to start with zero. You're going to have this quick learning, dip down because you realize you don't know some things, and then start building up your skill set or your knowledge, etc. In the context of EOS, or the Entrepreneurial Operating System, this is what we see. It starts with someone handed you that book Traction, or maybe you showed up at a 90-minute meeting with an implementer and you are learning a little bit about the model and the tools and things like that. You realize that, or you don't realize what you don't know. Then you jump into your focus day and you start to learn more of the tools. You're learning about the accountability chart and rocks and the meeting pulse and the scorecard. And you're starting to understand there's a lot that you don't know about this model. You dip into vision building day one, you're kind of working on the skill set, building up those tools, but you're also starting to answer your vision questions. What are our core values? What's our core focus? Where do we want to take this thing in the next 10 years? You get down to the end of vision building day two, you've answered all the questions on the VTO. What are your core values, core focus, 10-year target, your marketing strategy, your 3-year picture, your 1-year plan, your rocks, and your issues list, in addition to really strengthening those tools. And then quarter by quarter, you start stacking those skills and moving to conscious competence. You're addressing issues using the tools and disciplines in the EOS model to kind of solve those issues consistently. And then over the course of the 2-year journey, sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it's shorter, but you got quarterlies, 2-day annual, 3 more quarterlies and a 2-day annual, to where you get to a place where you and the rest of your organization are just using the tools and disciplines without having to consciously think about it all the time. Just like tying your shoe right now, it becomes the way that you run your business. Super powerful tool, learning curve. Just understand that anytime you're teaching your people about EOS or any skill set or any processes, they're all going to go through this learning curve, some faster, some slower. So make sure that you're moving patiently through each of those 4 stages of competence to get to where you want to go. Go make it a great one.